Hey guys, coming at you with today's workout. Got a good one for you today. We are staying to a rep scheme of 21-15-9 instead of the 21 set in the first part. We are going to do 42 pistols and then 21 sumo deadlift high pull, 21 burpees, and then 30 pistols, 15 sumo deadlift high pull, 15 burpees, and then 18 pistols, 9 sumo deadlifts, sumo deadlift high pull, and then 9 burpees. Okay, so let's just go over some of the things that are particular for the pistols. So in our warm-up, what you will see is you'll see hip circles. So what we're referring to when we do our hip circles is we're going to get down into a position that is similar for our Spider-Man in reach. We're going to be driving this knee out with this elbow. Hand is going to be right at mid-foot thumb on the inside. And what we are going to do is we're going to try to get our chest or our belly button right over our foot while we keep it in touch with the ground, toes, and heel. And we are going to make small circles in the counterclockwise direction and 10 in the clockwise direction. All right, so we're trying to get a little bit of hip mobility here with hip circles. Okay, so that's one of the things that you'll see in today's warm-up that maybe you're not a ton familiar with. The next thing that you'll see is, I know that we did box jumps yesterday, but today what you'll see for a pistol warm-up is you will see a box step up. A box step up, this is what it's going to look like. We're activating our hips and our musculature in a concentric fashion where we are doing step ups. So it's going to be our box step up. We can use a box, we can use a chair, totally cool to use either one, or we could even use a bench, totally cool to use a bench too. So now, concentric motion, getting our muscles contracted to get to the top of the box. So that is our box step up. Our box step down is now going to be eccentric contraction. We are lengthening our musculature, so now we're going to be on top of the box, and we're going to slowly come down to the bottom. Okay, so this is a box step down. Come down to the bottom on the control. So if we're looking at tempo here, it's going to be 3, 2, 1 to the ground. Okay, so that's going to be our box step down. Important to get our hips mobilized. Important to get our muscles activated for our pistols. So now let's look at the pistol itself. When we pistol, we're doing a one-legged squat. It's a pistol squat. So when we break our hip crease in the bottom, this is what it should look like. All right, so that is our pistol. You can alternate. You can stay on one side. I prefer to alternate. It keeps me focused on my next rep. So let's shoot to alternate those today. All right. So again, left side. Again, breaking hip crease. What we can do to make it easier to scale this is we could use the box method. This is probably the next step down. Box, breaking hip crease in the bottom. You see my foot stays in contact with the box. And back up. Right? So break the hip crease on that one. Probably the next step down would be one-legged squat with foot behind the ankle. Right, a little bit easier to do than the box step down. We could also do this in a doorway, hanging onto the doorway, either one arm, two arms, all right, or hanging on to the side. All right, totally cool to do. If you can't do pistols for one reason or another, let's shoot to squat today, and I'll give you a rep scheme for squatting today. All right, so that's our pistol. A ton of different variations. If you have one and you'd like to include it, shoot me an email and we'll put it up for next time. So now, sumo deadlift high pull, we're maintaining the stance that is wider than the squat. Our knees are going to be driven out over our toes. We're in a deadlift position here in the bottom, and now we are going to open our hips up abruptly, finishing with the bar over or hands above the clavicle. Okay, so that's our sumo number. Man, we can use barbell. We can use dumbbell, single arm fashion. We can use the kettlebell. We can use trusty backpack. Man, I love backpack. I'm using it a ton. So we can choke up on the material that we have in the backpack. So if you haven't been using the backpack and you've been struggling to find another way to accomplish some of these movements, put some weight in the backpack. You can put a blanket around it to deaden the blow of the weights on the ground. We can also use something like a duffel bag, similar position. All right. So now our burpee. For our burpee today, one thing that you can monkey around with is just changing our burpee out. We've been talking about chest going down first. So typically when we do a burpee, looks like this. We've gone over this in videos prior. Remember, keeping your wide base foot position so when you step up, you're right in your squatting position. We can also go chest down first, like you do in centipede. At times can be faster if you have good refinement of that movement. For me, legs down first, been faster. I tested it all week. So that's our workout for today. Let's get after it. See you next time.